Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I just noticed the Tracy Morgan accident story was back in our headlines yesterday, actually, and then today he went on Matt Laurer. Yesterday there were headlines reminding of his accident, then today he went on TV and spoke about the incident for the first time since the story broke, which I wrote about back when it was going on. I've been doing this written blog since 2013. This happened on June 7th, 2014. Right away, one of the first things I noticed about this story. Hold on, let me just pause right here. If this is the first time you've watched one of my videos, what I am documenting is the practice of coding numbers into words. It's called gematria, and I am asserting that our mainstream media does it, and essentially all of our news is ran by the numbers. And if you watch this video, it will all come to make sense. Anyhow, Tracy Morgan was said to be struck by a Walmart truck, and the entire story was by the numbers. Check this out. This is the driver, supposedly, of the Walmart truck that hit Tracy Morgan's car. His name was Kevin Roper. The name Kevin Roper in gematria sums to 88, just like Walmart was simple English gematria. How about that? Kevin Roper, 88. All right. So Tracy Morgan, all this time later, we'll go back and look at other details from the story, but I just want to get to the current story and how it's by the numbers. All this time later, we don't hear about it. Now, boom, he's back on TV. He's going to talk about it, and he's doing this on May 28th, 5/28. Notice that this article is by Michael Miller. Michael's a 33 name in gematria, so is Miller. But get this, True Seeker, Walmart in English gematria sums to 528, a lot like the date, 5/28. The date Tracy Morgan's coming to speak out about this. Also notice that 5 plus 28 for May 28th sums to 33, just like the initials TM for Tracy Morgan. TM like trademark. Tracy Morgan was said to be in critical condition after the accident. They made it seem like he might die because of poor driving. Well, right away, something I noticed that was fishy about the story was the person feeding all the information to the mainstream media. This is back on June 7th, 6/7, the date of the accident. On this day, the publicist for Tracy Morgan was feeding all the details, and I noticed this name, Louis K., had a gematria of 33, with the S exception 42, with both exceptions 51, like conspiracy, but more 33. The driver was from a town called Peekskill, which has gematria Pythagorean of 46, 55 with the S exception, and 64, 73 with K exception. This is interesting because the name Tracy Morgan has gematria of 55, like the location with the S exception. At the time, they were making it seem like he might be dead. And when I think of death, I think of this number because of these words and what we're so commonly told in our culture. Isn't it interesting how these numbers are coded on these things? And I made the point then, and I make the same point now. The purpose of these hoaxes is, one, they distract us as a society. They occupy our minds. We spend time thinking about them. And two, they mess with our emotional well-being. So many people in our society live vicariously through the characters and people they see on TV. So many people in this nation, their greatest form of social interaction is through the television. So when the people they know and love on TV are hurt or have something bad happen to them, they feel that pain too. And I'm sure that happened when many people heard the details of the Tracy Morgan story. He was taken to Robert Wood Johnson Hospital at the time. Now I wonder about this hospital. It's been used in a lot of hoaxes in the last year. I noticed it has this gematria of 86, like triangle, like pyramid. He was said to have done his last show in Dover, Delaware. Delaware, of course, is the state with 33 connections, name and date establishment, numerology. Name gematria, date establishment, numerology. Tracy Morgan was born in 68. He's currently 46 years old. In the accident, his friend died, Jimmy Mack. And check out this. Jimmy Mack in gematria sums to 44, like kill. He died on the Turnpike. Turnpike has this gematria of 66. Died on June 7th, one day after June 6th. World War II, that was D-Day or Doomsday. 33 and 66 have this special connection with each other. Everything's by the numbers, Truth Seeker. I don't know if Jimmy Mack really died or if his career as that character came to an end. But this seems to be what's up. You know, it's not that I think Tracy Morgan wants to do a hoax like this. I think it's just what comes with the territory. It's the reason we see Tiger walking around toothless, Cat Williams being publicly humiliated, and so much more. You know? If Tracy Morgan's having to fake walking around with a crutch, I'm sure he would rather not be doing that. The question we should be asking ourselves is, if we were paid millions of dollars and asked to sell out in this way, would we do it? Because I think the truth is a lot of people would. And if this story really did happen and Tracy Morgan really was injured, it's still very curious. I mean, what are the odds of having a Kevin Roper in '88 driving the Walmart truck in light of everything else here? And then him speaking out on May 28th about Walmart and the incident on May, it's just too many synchronicities, like always. And then just the authors they have writing, Michael Miller, 3333, of course. But this is why I do this research, Truth Seeker, and because I've been documenting it so well for so long, it's easy to put these stories together and see what's going on in real time as they unfold. And if some of you wonder why I report on, petty stuff like this, it's just because I'm trying to reach as many people as possible, and sometimes I'm surprised by what people are into. For example, my post on the death of, I can't even think of her name right now, the Destiny Child singer, not Beyonce, Kelly Rowland's mother. That's one of my most viewed videos. I could have never predicted that. It's too bad because it's probably one of the least important videos I ever made, but at the same time, it's one of the most viewed. And who knows, maybe this post on Tracy Morgan will get more views than I could ever imagine. But that's why I do it, because I have to get the message out there. Some people who only pay attention to pop news, this might come up in their feed. Maybe they'll learn something they could have never imagined. All right, until next time, Truth Seeker. Encore, Truth Seeker. I was just looking up more footage of the Tracy Morgan accident and the aftermath. What we're looking at here is a video showing the funeral of Kenny Mack, the friend who died with the 44 name gematria. This is his funeral right here. Look at what's in the background, the Freemason compass. And if you're new to my videos, what I've been asserting since the beginning is it's the Freemasons behind this numerological conspiracy of scripting news, history, and a whole lot more by the numbers. And it doesn't get any more clear than this. Their own symbol in the background of the funeral of the man who supposedly died, again with the 44 name gematria. This is why I do this documentation, Truth Seeker. You can watch this video. I'd play it myself, but right now my account's in probation. And it was video like this that I showed before, so I don't even want to risk it. But here it is. You can come verify it yourself. It's a lock, Truth Seeker. Until next time.